Yo, welcome to Patterned Up. Let's get into this, people.
What now? About what lies? All right, let's start there.
Okay, who's Rory? Who's Rory?
No.
But who's Rory? Because they're running around saying that you got an SA charge against her. She said it on her live.
Look, this is the part.
Think you've been earwigging a couple of times when you say you're sleeping, you're not really sleeping. Let's go to that bit now. So, because my brethren from when he was from a kid, you know, I've known Pinky from he was a kid. Yeah, like now you're doing this little your podcasting thing now. You're running around with the Annie girl. Safe. That's got nothing to do with me. Don't give a shit. But the bit that I do care about is the Annie girl keeps on running up her mouth. The Annie girl keeps on, she's talking about Annie the merciless. She's talking about, she's running around saying all these lies. That's where it gets mad.
Okay, what lies? What lies?
All right.
No, lies. We can address
I'll tell you that the first lie you said today was I'm on a sexual charge. I've never been on a sexual charge in my life.
TikTok shop.
What now? About what lies? All right, let's start there.
Okay, who's Rory? Who's Rory?
No.
But who's Rory? Because they're running around saying that you got an SA charge against her. She said it on her live.
Look, this is the part that...
No, but I don't need you to barrister for me.
No, it's not a barrister thing, because I was talking to you about something else, innit? So
she's saying this now.
Listen, why is everyone going into other stuff? Stick to the topic.
No, because he just said you're a liar. So he said we've got a SA charge. Sorry, I'm not talking over you. Wait, hold on, Chronik. I'm not talking over you and I'm not being rude. Yeah. But what I don't like is when people say, "Oh yeah, you're lying." There's always truth in something that I say. So I'm asking you, who is Ravi? Because she's on this saying that you have been
you said it. Why you keep repeating yourself?
Which is the SA charge.
Annie, that's why I mute you, because of the words. I don't care if you even. I don't want you to come to stuff. I don't even care. It's just the words, baby. It's just the words. That's it.
Let me tell you something.
The P word. You know that, and you have to say corn or something. Come on, internet ready. Even if you're arguing, you're big people. You know what? I can even take that one, but we can't say these key words because it doesn't make no sense. Yeah, but go on, yeah, so boom, go on.
No point me even trying to talk and everyone just talking bears over me is mad. Yeah, so hear what I'm saying. Asking another question after a question is just another thing. I hear it. You're struggling. You're grasping at straws. You're trying everything in your power. But it doesn't move the facts, bro. It doesn't move the facts. This ain't one of them things. If I say something shocking, hopefully we can forget the truth. The truth is, you're chatting shit. You're saying all this stuff. I've never had a sexual charge in my life, never been accused of a sexual charge. Now you're asking, so who's Rory? What does that mean? What does that mean? The facts are still the facts. Yeah? So you asked a question. What was a lie that I've said? I just presented you with one. Yeah, I can go into another one. So, but we're not going to just, you're not the boss here. Well, you just asked a question, we do what I said. No, but you're answering stuff.
You've spoken so much, no one can speak.
No, we've only spoken about what you want to talk about.
So much. No one can speak. I wrote you. This is
the Showtime thing.
Yeah, can you just do the Showtime?
Do the Showtime thing.
Do Annie on the Showtime.
I'm not one's baby father.
You keep doing the Showtime, but you don't let me speak.
Showtime.
No, but doing everyone mute, but do you first. It's because when I do Chronik first, then you respond to Chronik instead of me. You don't.
Showtime.
But Saylaviii, he's talking.
No, that's not my baby.
No, just put Showtime on.
India, they're taking long. For the Showtime.
Tiara, Ranger.
Please,
Tahira, I don't know how to do it.
Because someone was doing it before. No, because they're not only liars like to shout. Only liars have to turn it on.
Online moderator as well.
Can you do the Showtime online? Do you know how to do it? And then just put the...
No,
I'm trying to talk. People are here with barristers. People are talking like,
I think I can do it, you know. I think I do know it still.
We're not doing that. Because this all is because you've been chatting, man. We're trying to run around from the facts. All of this going. Oh, you've been chatting me as well? When? Why would I need to do? Who would I be chatting you to? Oh, you've been talking to Pinky, bruv. You've been cussing me. So of course I'm gonna call Pinky.
You've been talking about me on your pod every single week with Spray. You've
already clarified this one's a lie.
And Funky D actually
where is
said,
this showtime, man?
Funky D actually said.
Oh, I don't want to hear Funky D. Keep Funky D at your mouth.
And you responded to me, and I ignored you.
Talk to me about me. Thank you.
I ignored you. So let me tell you something. I came here today, like I did, like when I rose, I came here today. I can't believe I worked that out. I was respectful to everybody on the panel. I said I had a question for Baker, you, and Fat Mac. I wanted to talk to Baker, you, and Fat Mac because I spoke to Pinky Notes this morning, and you said something when we were going back and forth. We said some things to each other. Do you understand? You said something when we were going back and forth. You said a couple of things. So I addressed it with Pinky Notes this morning, and he said to me, the only two people I said that to was Baker and Fat Mac. Baker's denying it completely. Like, what's Pinky talking about? I never had that conversation with him, and obviously he asked you. We never got to answer because Chronik then started, oh, DV, you DV'd my friend DV. So
yeah, but okay, come back, Annie, come on.
So I said, if you don't like it, call the police. Then you DV'd my friend,
Yeah, but okay, just focus me and
hold on, because he's going to talk about me, Saylaviii, so don't do that. He's been speaking about me. Do you understand? He has been speaking about me non-stop on this panel, so don't do that. Let me finish what I'm saying. Yeah, so he started going, DV, you DV'd my friend Pinky, this is DV. So I said, if Pinky don't like it, call the police. Oh, we're not a snitch like you. So I asked him, so is it DV when a man says he's gonna put a gun on a woman's head?
Yeah, this is the language.
He went mad. Sorry, when I asked him, is it DV when a man says he's gonna put a root or two on a woman's head? That's when Chronik switched. Chronik went mad because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, this, that, and the third. Don't at me and friends throw subliminals, yeah, and think I'm not going to throw it back at you. You're talking about Annie the Merciless. I didn't make Annie the Merciless. I was crashing out on the internet and everyone was doing, oh, Annie the Merciless. So as a joke once, and it got clipped and went on YouTube, we were like, oh, Annie the Merciless. I wore balaclava, shouting and screaming while I was doing whatever I was doing, arguing with whoever I was. And that was it. Once. You're there talking about Annie the Merciless. That was 6 months ago. You were even in the comment section of YouTube laughing under it like, oh my God, Annie the Merciless. Don't make me go back to the YouTube page and clip it and bring it up here because it says it there. Chronik Sludem is laughing, or whatever your name is on YouTube. You're laughing under it. It was funny for you. You were like, oh my God, you can't believe it, with the laughing faces. Yeah? So it was funny, and it was funny to everyone. It was your own fans that gave me that fucking name. Yeah? It was once and that was it. You were even laughing under the YouTube comments. Now, you and Spray have been talking about me non-stop. Yeah? Like you said, you're actually right. The last 2 weeks are 2 weeks that you haven't spoke about me because you were speaking about the other guy.
Make it longer so she can finish.
100K subscribers. You've been talking about him. But every week, non-stop since I've left RTM, you've had something to say about me. Just in December, Funky D decided, oh, I want to get Annie out of here because she chose to...
Hold on a second. Go on, keep going. No one distract her. Keep going. I'm just resetting the time.
Hold on.
I'm resetting the time.
Yeah, because that was getting mad.
Hold on.
Yeah, just chatting shit. Give me my time, man. All we asked was one example. Yeah, between the two of an example. You're talking about Funky.
So this is my thing.
How can it be your showtime again?
She didn't finish. In the comment section, cool. You're cussing me in the comment section. I'm ignoring you. You keep cussing me. I cuss you back. Then you at Chronik. You then messaged me at Annie. Are you okay? Are you okay? With question marks. I ignored you. Then you, Funky D, went and messaged little girls from the baddest house. Let's get Annie out of here. And you jumped on live with Kidavelli, who, by the way, was dissing you and Spray as well, everywhere, calling you guys BATTY men, and he's got evidence you lot are gay and everything else, dissing me, Annie, with little girls. Now, I understand that's what you man like to do, always around little girls, always doing a madness, always allegation side of TikTok, but drop me out. I haven't added you, I haven't responded to you. I respond to you when you and Spray go too mad, then I do, and I'm allowed to. What, because you're on RTM and you talk about us every week, you talk about me every week, I'm not allowed to message you back or respond? I'll respond. I don't respond every week, but when I do podcasts or invited to somewhere and they ask me, I will respond. I don't come on this app every day, sit here 24 hours, cussing you, Chronik, dissing you. I don't do that. But when I do, and I don't have a platform either. Do you understand? I get invited to podcasts. So when I do go to podcasts and they ask me about you, I'll respond the same way you lot chat about me every day. When you guys are on our team, no one actually asks you about me. Tara doesn't ask you about me. The girls that sit there that chat to me all the time off RTM, like, don't ask about me. They don't bring me up. You lot do. You lot always bring me up. Do you understand? Always bring me up. So I don't respond every week. I don't come on TikTok live and respond every week. But yeah, when I do podcasts and they ask me about you, I respond. When we do reactions of Pinky, he asks me to do reactions, by the way, I respond. What's wrong with that? You talk about me every week. Do you get what I'm saying? So what now? Where are we going with this? Like, today, I wasn't actually talking to you. I rose on the stage. I made it clear. I wanted to talk to Baker, Saylaviii, and what's it called? Fat Mac. You decided to ride for Pinky. I don't know why you decided DV. You're the last person to be talking about DV. You're the last person to be talking about who DV'd who. Do you understand? That's between me and Pinky. It's got nothing to do with you. But like you said, I did mention your name because when I was cussing Saylaviii and she was cussing me, I said, what did I say? I said, you're begging it with Chronik. I said, you're begging it with Justo. You're begging it with guys from TikTok. That wasn't dissing you. I was talking about Saylaviii. But you decided to take that on today and try and diss me or get me out of here, whatever it is you wanted to do, because you've been gagging for it for months. I don't understand how a man is going to come to TikTok every day just dissing up girls. I don't understand what that was that you did with Funky D the other day, thinking you were going to get me out of here when I've got dirt on everybody and I ended up getting Kidabelly out here first. You're chilling on stage with a whole BATTY man. Yeah, that's actually dissing you and you're trying to diss me. Like, what we doing out here? You're riding for Pinky. Let me not even say anything too much. But I don't really know what we're doing here because I actually came here to talk to you, Saylaviii, and Baker and Baker.
Use that time now to just like
Baker and Fat Mac. So, like I was saying, I asked Baker a question. He asked you, and you couldn't respond. Before Chronik rudely interrupted and started making it about himself, which is not about him. Yeah. I asked you a question. Baker said it's not him. He said he's never even had that conversation with Pinky. He doesn't know why Pinky's telling me that. But Pinky has told me he had that conversation with Baker and Fat Mac, and he doesn't believe, he actually said to me, Annie, I don't believe Baker would tell Saylaviii that, but I do believe Fat Mac might have told Kiki that, and Kiki might have told Saylaviii that. You confirmed that it was.
Sorry, but I'm not gonna lie, I have to jump in here. Kiki ain't chatting nothing about nobody. Okay. Kiki ain't been told, and Fat Mac is Fat Mac's name keeps coming up, and I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pissing me off because Fat Mac doesn't chat like that to me. He doesn't have my number, and I don't have Fat Mac's number.
Right.
And me and Fat Mac are supposed to be the one sussering. And now Kiki, the least person who gossips, come on.
Right,
That's
so exactly.
wild.
Saylaviii, I'm not there. So you said something, so I asked Pinky. Yeah. And he's just told me it was Baker. Baker's asked you wasn't able to respond, but you was able to respond now and say it's not Kiki. So it makes sense.
I'm just saying because there was more, remember Annie, there was more things that were said about like insinuating that Fat Mac and me was chatting. Every information was kind of coming from me and Fat Mac talking. And they got it so wrong. I lie, Fat Mac, because it's not even a diss. I don't have his number and he don't have mine. So it's like,
my point is, babe, I understand what you're saying, but my point is again, so if we stick to the question, you were able to respond and say it's not Kiki, but you wasn't able to.
There you go, people. You see it there for yourself. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Your way of thinking will determine the outcomes of your life. Can you so do you get what I'm saying? Like, how you think on a day-to-day basis is going to determine where you go in life. Now, if this is true, then is it not important for us to actually think about the way we think? I'd even go a step further to say that it's important that we not only do we think about the way we think, but we actually shape the way we think. We consciously shape the way we think based on where we want to go in life.